Welcome everybody to the Breathe Your Truth calibration video for your new CapnoTrainer. So you'll know you'll need to calibrate the CapnoTrainer if you're getting very inconsistent readings, or if the baseline, when the carbon dioxide goes back down, it does not go to zero. It's going to be a little higher, or perhaps it's even jumping off the screen. That lets you know that there may be some water in the system and you'll need to get it out. You'll also want to just do it fairly regularly just to maintain the integrity of the device. So I would recommend to do it at least once a month. If you live in a humid area like the Pacific Northwest, you'll want to do it a little bit more often. If you live in a drier environment, you might not have to do it quite that often. So how you're going to do this is you're going to disconnect the filter and the sampling tube. And on the screen, if it's not a consistent line, you're going to hold the CapnoTrainer in your hand and very slowly rotate it back and forth. And that's going to let the air, it's a one-way valve, go through to get rid of any water. That's the thing about the CapnoTrainer. The great thing about it is that it's a one-way valve. However, it does make it a little harder to get any condensation out of there. So you very, very slowly turn it back and forth so it's all the way over 180 degrees. Then you just keep going back and forth until you have a consistent line on your screen. After you have done that, going both directions very, very slowly, if you think you're going slowly, it's not slow enough, you will then make sure to calibrate the CapnoTrainer by using your tool here. You're going to take the red cap off and plug it into where you have the filter normally. And you're going to go on your screen to an upper left corner, it says calibration, and then you're going to click on zero calibration. It will give you the instructions here: disconnect the sampling tube and filter, connect the zero calibration fixture, wait for at least 10 seconds, then you're going to click the reset button. Then you would remove this filter and then reconnect the sampling tube. If when you attach the filter back to the machine and it is still not at zero, what you can do is take the filter off and connect the sampling tube directly to the CapnoTrainer. If that is at zero, but with the filter it was not, you need to replace your filter. Okay? You never want to have a client on the CapnoTrainer without a filter. It just helps that you don't have to do this process quite so often. Now, once you have done filtering, you're going to leave, and it'll say calibration has changed. Do you want to save the changes? You press yes. To clean out the sampling tube, you can take a pipette and some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and send it through the sampling tube. And then you're going to want to get out any excess water or the alcohol by spinning it around. And you'll do from both ends. Then you're going to want to let that dry. So if you use this very frequently with clients, you're going to want to make sure you have a couple extra sampling tubes just so that this one has the opportunity to dry before you use it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck with your calibrations.